Hello everyone, welcome back to the English Time at the Voice of Rapparan University. This is Rasul H again with you. Today we are going to talk about a very common problem, which is suicide and its prevention method. For that, I have got 4 students of the English department at College of Basic Education. So at the beginning of the program, I would like them to give us a brief introduction about themselves.
Hello everyone, my name is Lana Sardar. I am so happy to be here.
Welcome Lana to the program.
Hello everyone, my name is Sozy Haseeb. I am so glad to be here today.
Okay Sozy, welcome to the program.
Hello everyone, my name is Kurdistan Bayiz. I'm so excited to be here today.
Okay Kurdistan, you also welcome.
Hello everyone, my name is Hevy Abdulkareem. I'm so happy to be here today.
Okay, welcome you all. So, as I already said, we are going to talk about suicide and its methods of prevention. So, at the very beginning, let's see what exactly suicide means.
Suicide is the act of intentionally causing one's own death, and it is often related to complex stresses and health issues. Most often people experience suicidal thoughts when they have lost hope and feel helpless. They want their pain to end, and they may see no other way out.
Okay, that's right. As Kurdistan mentioned, suicide is the act of intentionally causing one's own death. So, what do you mean by that, causing one's own death?
Well, that means someone kills himself or herself.
Okay, so someone kills himself or herself. Okay, just as the other problems and issues, suicide prevention has got an international day, which is September the 10th. So, can you please tell us something about this international day? So, can you, Lana, elaborate on that a little, please?
On September 10 every year, many countries around the world are active in the International Day of Combating Suicide, which is important to show the statistics of suicides and killings in the range on this day, as the statistics are increasing month by month and year by year.
Okay, Lana, thank you for telling us about the International Day. So, I have a question for you. What can we do, or what should we do on this International Day of Suicide Prevention?
I think we should raise social awareness on this issue by holding seminars and symposiums.
Okay, that's right. So seminars and symposiums are a great way of dealing with the issue. And let's just mention some interesting facts about suicide.
Each suicide affects at least 6 other people. Suicide is the third leading cause of death for 15 to 24 years old. Over 50% of all suicides are completed with firearms. On average, one person commits suicide every 16.2 minutes. And finally, there is one suicide for every 25 attempted suicides.
Okay, actually, these facts are interesting. So right now, let's talk about some of the warning signs of suicide. So, Kurdistan, can you please tell us something about some of the warning signs of suicide?
Firstly, ideation, threatened or communicated, and substance abuse.
Kurdistan, what do you mean by ideation?
It means having ideas in the mind about suicide.
Okay, thank you. That's right. And some other signs, please?
Purposelessness, no reason for living, anxiety, agitation, insomnia, trapped, feeling no way out, and hopelessness, nothing will ever change.
Okay, Sozy, so what do you mean by hopelessness? How can someone be hopeless or experience hopelessness while thinking about suicide?
It means that he or she thinks that nothing will ever change.
Okay, thank you. And having any other signs, please?
Withdrawal from friends, family, society, anger, uncontrolled rage, seeking revenge, risky acts and thinking, and mood changes.
Okay, thank you very much. And now let's mention some common methods of suicide. What are some of the ways that people take to commit suicide, to kill themselves? Kurdistan, can you please tell us something about that?
Yes, there are some ways that people take to kill themselves. For example, hanging,
Okay.
pesticide poisoning, and firearms.
Okay, thank you. And Sozy, any other common methods, please?
Drug overdose, fatal injuries, suffocation, and drowning.
Okay, thank you so much. Let's talk about some of the risks for suicide. What are some of the risks for suicide? Can you, Lana, mention some of them, please?
Well, they include previous suicide attempts, close family member who has committed suicide.
Okay, thank you. And Sozy, please.
Well, past psychiatric hospitalization. Recent losses. This may include the death of a relative, a family, break up with a girlfriend.
Okay, thank you, Sozy. And Kurdistan, please.
Social isolation. The individual does not have a social alternative or skill to find alternative to suicide. Drug or alcohol abuse. Drugs decrease impulse control, making impulsive suicide more likely. Additionally, some individuals try to self-medicate their depression with drugs or alcohol.
Okay, thank you, Kurdistan. Now, Hevy, yes?
Exposure to violence in the home or the social environment. The individual sees violent behavior as a viable solution to life problems, and handguns in the home, especially offloaded.
Okay, thank you so much. You mentioned some of the risks for suicide. In fact, we have to be aware when we have cases like these. We have to be careful about the person, how to deal with them. Now, let's talk about how can we help someone who is thinking about suicide. For example, there's someone in your family, you know that he or she is thinking about committing suicide. What exactly you can do to solve the problem?
Okay, first of all, ask if there is anything you can do, and do not leave them alone until help is provided. Be aware and learn warning signs.
Okay, thank you. And Sozy, please.
Be direct and ask if the person is thinking of suicide. Take all threats or attempts seriously.
Okay, thank you very much. So we have to take these actions into account while seeing someone who is trying to kill themselves. And finally, let's talk about some of the protective factors. How can we actually prevent suicide? So, Kurdistan, can you please tell us something about how to prevent suicide or what the protective factors are?
The first one is strong connections to family and community support, skill in problem solving, conflict resolution, and non-violent handling of disputes.
Okay, thank you. And Hevin, please.
Personal, social, cultural, and beliefs that discourage suicide and support self-preservation, restricted access to means of suicide, and finally seeking help and easy access to quality care for mental and physical illnesses.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you all for being here with us. Thanks for listening. Until the next episode of the English Time, take care and bye-bye.